Greetings, my dear brothers and sisters. Remember that we are all children of God. Everything in this world is very relative, and what you call evil is actually the reverse side of the medal called good. After all, if there were no evil, how would you understand what is good? Duality in the three-dimensional world exists everywhere, and it is this that makes it so diverse and fascinating. Imagine life if there were only good people in all respects. Yes, you would die of boredom. It is we, the forces of evil, we diversify your life, filling it with passion and violent emotions, deceit, hypocrisy, intrigue. We enrich your life with a diverse energy palette. We teach you to recognize good and evil, sacrificing your souls. And this eternal confrontation between good and evil can be compared to a game of chess, in which only the one of you who really became the king wins, but the pawn never succeeds. We play according to the rules established by the Creator, and we cannot go beyond the boundaries of what is permitted. And now I will explain to you why. You have probably heard that I am the Creator's antipode, which means that I am his dark side. Yes, do not be surprised. Everyone has a dark side, but the dark side of the Creator does not mean at all what you think. This is a kind of black hole that absorbs human waste. Those souls that have reached the last stage of degradation, they go to the furnace, where they burn to the ground. This is not even hell in your understanding, but complete and final disposal. And I am the main stoker and guardian of this black hole of the universe. And my role is through his assistance to select, classify souls, arrange tests for their strength, all kinds of traps, and here the most heinous tricks are used: flattery and deception, cunning and deceit, bribery and blackmail. I manipulate people, I shuffle them like a deck of cards. I create the very situations in which they can prove themselves to be both villains and angels. But it is always their choice, their own decision. I only provoke them to evil, but they are free to choose good. This is how the fate of people in the three-dimensional world is decided. They are trained, their spiritual formation. This is how they gain experience on earth. This is how they learn to distinguish between good and evil. I am your main teacher, which means the Creator's assistant. And that is why I came to you today, in order to dot all the I's and help people figure out what they are obviously confused about. They defamed my name, sometimes calling me the devil or Satan, the real embodiment of evil, which is fundamentally wrong. I am Lucifer, which in Latin means carrying light, and this contains the deepest meaning and great wisdom. I bring you light through darkness, helping to temper your spirit and elevate your souls. I help you to know God and yourself through overcoming evil. This is my mission and the meaning of my existence, and I wanted people to know about it. So, the darkness on your planet has already thickened to the limit, as it always happens before dawn. Now I have especially a lot of work, because I have to complete what was part of my mission on Earth. For you it is at the same time both bad and good. Bad, because the representatives of the forces of darkness, embodied in physical bodies, feeling their close end, hardened more than ever. And good, because now it is easier for you to recognize them, because all the masks have already been dropped and they are with everything. They are not able to keep a good face at a bad game. What is my role in the work of my assistants? First of all, to reveal to the end all the vices of these terrible creatures and show them to the world, so that none of the thinking people have any doubts about their true intentions. This is especially clearly manifested now in the USA. It seems to you that the world is literally turned inside out, so everything pure, light and divine is being replaced there by dirty, dark and satanic. And I confess, I put my hand in this. But tell me, my dears, is it possible without this theater of the absurd could people see all the wolves in sheep's clothing, these demons and demons who believed in their impunity so much that they have completely lost the sense of reality? By performing actions that run counter not only to common sense, but also to elementary human feelings, they show everyone their true essence, tear off the masks from themselves, thereby helping millions of people wake up and look at the world and their rulers with completely different eyes. Yes, I took on this dirty work, provoking these demons to disgusting deeds and poisoning them even more of their base satanic instincts. But believe me, this is done for your own good. Now I deliberately exaggerate so that every reasonable person was able to see what he had not paid attention to before, attributing it to the costs of modern society. To some extent, I help you awaken the rest, and each of us has our own specifics of work. I pull out of the shadows and put on public display all the abomination of modern society and those who create it, and you dissolve this darkness with your divine light. And no matter how strange it may sound, you and I have the same task, about wake up the maximum number of people so that the darkness finally leaves your planet. That is exactly how, having lost support not only on the subtle plane, which has already happened, but also on the physical, they will be defeated and expelled from the earth forever. And I am sincerely glad of this, because my game will also be over and I will be able to return home with a sense of accomplishment to continue my evolution in higher worlds. These are the thoughts I wanted to share with you today, my dears. With sincere respect to pure and bright human souls, Archangel Lucifer spoke to you.